My name is Joel Cherico. This is all the pottery that I made this month with the help of our team who, after this video is done, they're going to pick up every pot and polish and sand and inspect them, and then they'll get shipped out. So we call this a grab bag sale, where it's just a random smattering of pottery, and that helps us keep a very low price, especially with some of our higher end pieces that we put in as part of the sale, which I'll get to in a minute. So this month I made mostly blue pottery. Not really sure why. Blue comes from cobalt, but I just felt like doing a lot of blue pottery. I got nice variations of drips. When I overlap the glaze, you can see it turns blue. It's a combination of a black glaze and this white glaze. When they combine, they turn blue. So I just played with that combination of the black and the white turning blue. Most of the pottery is cups this month, cups without a handle. This is a style that I made. I'd never done this before. I made it on the pottery wheel. The pottery wheel is behind me here, and I threw the cups and then I glazed them while they were still on the wheel. So I brushed a red glaze and a black glaze, and then they dried. I dipped them in clear glaze and I fired them one time. Normally I fire all the pottery twice, but I tested firing these once and it worked out. Paid off handsomely. There's about 20 of these in this month's grab bag sale. A different type of bowl. I know I've done these many times, about 16 ounces for super cereal, and these wider kind of pasta bowls, which are actually a little tougher to ship because they're so wide, but we didn't change the price at all. So that's a pretty good deal. Lunar Vases, there's at least 10 of these in both an iron brown that kind of resembles Mars, or black and with a little bit of brown blushing. Two different styles of Lunar Vases. What else? Double rimmed bowl, just one of these that some person is going to get, with iron and copper that I brushed very small amounts of copper, and then it dripped down during the kiln firing. You'll also see different types of brushing. These glazes are, I just call them experimental. So again, I brushed them on the pottery wheel, experimented with different handles. And I chose these glazes after visiting the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., the Museum of the American Indian, Native American Museum. And I noticed they did a lot of carving in Navajo and Lakota pottery in the United States. They did just carvings of different geometric patterns and shapes, and a lot of them had 4 different colors to represent north, south, east, and west. So that's what inspired this pottery. After seeing the pottery in the museum, I just thought I'd experiment with my own version. Those are all included in the grab bag sale. What else haven't I talked about? I always put a couple really high-end pieces in. So there are 4 of my best spiral cosmic mugs in the blue, cobalt blue color palette. And what do you see? 2 moon mugs that are totally experimental. 2 different types of blue. One that's like almost a semi-gloss sheen, and one that's very dry. This was actually supposed to be purple, but I fired it too hot and it turned like a soft blue. So those are going in. Someone's gonna get one of those for free, or for the price of the grab bag. So those tend to retail around $500 each, and grab bag is $49. So that's kind of what makes it special, is we can just throw in a lot of different pottery that's normally a much higher price point, and you might get just a little blue vase. There's a lot of vases in different cobalt colors, or you might get a pasta bowl with some greens, or you might get a blue pasta bowl, or you might get a vase with a little bit of cobalt on the rim. Random grab bag. I think that's pretty much it. I think that shows pretty much everything I made this month. Thanks for watching. Bye.